Good afternoon everybody, Cam Biker here. Just leaving the bike shop. In my last video I said about how I had a lot of jobs to do, and one of them was that the bike had been lowered in the past. That had worked out, including cutting down the side stand, and that I wanted to get that sorted out. One of the things I wanted to check first was that everything was back at normal height again. Bit hard to do when you don't know what the rear suspension setup should look like. So I rang up the bike shop, Miles Kingsport, and I'm going to sound like a broken record now because this is the second time that I've said that their service is good, but the service was really good again. I'm surprised at how good, which I shall explain. So I rang them up and I said about what I'd found, and they went, "Oh, that's odd. We haven't lowered it, but the previous owner wasn't that tall, so it's quite possible that he has." And I said, "Well, can I check if it's got the right dog bones on at the back?" And they said, "Well, because we didn't do it and we haven't put it back to height, we don't know. So would you mind popping it in and we'll have a look?" So I thought, right, I'll finish work at 4 today, head over there. The joys of getting into a city on a bike. There's no way I would have made it in time for them. They shut at 5:30. No way I would have made it in time had I been in a car because of all of this. So I took it in and grabbed the guy, Steve, and he said, "Yeah, let's look at it." He took it into the workshop to have a look at it, checked out everything, and he said, "Yeah, everything's at standard height." To which I thought then the next thing was going to be, great. In that case I need a new stand for it. Could you do me a quote? And I was looking around on the internet last night. Another one harking back to pricing. I found it for $40 in America, for €40 in Hungary, or for £75 plus delivery in the UK. I thought, right, I'm going to be in for 75 quid here to get a new stand, but so be it. I'd rather have the proper stand because the bike will be more upright, and I know it's not going to be weakened by bad welding or anything daft like that. So anyway, when he comes back into the showroom where I'd been mooching around the bikes looking at all of the wonderful machinery, he comes across and says, "Yeah, everything's at standard height." And he went over to another CB500X that they had in the showroom and started moving it around, and I didn't twig initially. Thought he was just moving that one around and chatting with me. And he says, "Don't worry, we'll sort it for you." And he pushed the other CB500X into the workshop, whipped the stand off it, put it on this bike. So I've now got a new stand. I said to him, "What are you going to do with the old one then?" And he says, "Well, we get a lot of people want the bikes lowering, so assuming that the stand's okay, and they'll check all that kind of stuff out. Looking at it, it looks like it's actually just been cut down and a disc welded to the end of it instead of the original foot. So I guess they'll just sort that bit out." He says, "Yeah, if somebody wants one lowered, then we may use that stand again. But otherwise, we're just going to get another stand delivered, which will fit to the bike that we've taken this one off." So I thought I was in for £75 worth of expense and a job of fitting a new stand, and actually, really kind of them, they've just given me a replacement and fitted it for me for free. Awesome. I mean, it's a second-hand bike that I've bought, sold as seen, so I was quite happy to take that hit, but I'm even happier to not have to. So thank you again, Miles Kingsport. Cracking customer service. I just thought, as I said last time, good service like that deserves a bit of a shout out, so that was it. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.